is our world. I say our, you say world. Our world, our world. I say boy, you say girl. Boy, girl, boy, girl. I say everybody move. I say everybody stop. Everybody stop. This is our world. Everybody's got a song to sing. Each boy and girl. This is our world.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Ellen. Are you going on a trip?
Yes, I am. I'm going on a trip with my father.
Really? That sounds great. Where are you going?
We're going on an ocean voyage. My dad is a scientist. He studies different animals in the ocean. He helps people learn how to protect them. We see so many creatures when we go to the ocean. Last time we went, I saw a shark.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It is. A lot of really interesting animals live in the ocean. Today, we'll talk about different animals that live in the ocean. We'll talk about why the ocean is important and how we can take care of it.
I'll sing a song about the wonders of the sea.
We'll meet a National Geographic explorer.
And I'll read a story called Stormalong and the Giant Octopus.
That sounds exciting. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I am. Are you ready?
Great! Let's get started.
Let's practice words about some of the animals that live in the ocean. These are sea creatures.
Animals are sometimes called creatures. Animals that live in the ocean are called sea creatures.
That's right, they are. This sea creature is a whale.
A whale is a big sea creature. Whales are bigger than many other animals in the ocean.
This is a sea sponge.
Sea sponges are sea creatures too. Sea sponges look like plants, but they're animals.
Here's another sea creature. This is an octopus.
Octopuses have big round heads and they have 8 long arms. They can use their arms to crawl across the ocean floor.
This is a squid.
Squids have 10 arms.
That's right, they do. This is a shark.
There are many different kinds of sharks. Some sharks are big and look scary, and some are small and look cute.
This is a dolphin.
I love dolphins. They look like they're smiling. They always look like they're having fun.
Yes, they do. This is a sea turtle.
Sea turtles are interesting sea creatures. They live in the ocean, but crawl onto the beach to lay their eggs.
Well, we've learned a lot of words about sea creatures. Now let's review. Unscramble these words. Sea creatures. They're sea creatures.
Sea creatures are animals that live in the ocean.
This animal is larger than many other animals in the ocean. What is it? Is it a hippo, a whale, or a sea sponge?
Let's see. It is big, but it's not a hippo. It lives in the ocean, but it's not a sea sponge. It's a whale. Did you know that the blue whale is the largest animal in the world?
This creature may look like a plant, but it isn't a plant. What is it?
It's a sea sponge. There are many different types of sea sponges in the ocean.
This sea creature has 8 arms. Unscramble this word. Octopus. It's an octopus. This sea creature doesn't have 8 arms. It has 10 arms. What is it?
It's a squid. Squids have 10 arms.
Fill in the blank. Some are big and scary looking. Some sharks are big and scary looking.
Some sharks do look scary, but some are small and cute. The dwarf lantern shark is so small you can hold it in your hand.
This sea creature sometimes looks like it's smiling. What is it? Is it a shark, a dolphin, or an octopus?
It's a dolphin. I think dolphins are cool.
I do too. Now fill in the blank. Crawl onto the beach to lay their eggs. Sea turtles crawl onto the beach to lay their eggs.
Are you ready to learn more words about the ocean? Okay, let's begin. This is an ocean. The ocean is an important resource.
Resources help people and animals live. The ocean is an important resource because it contains food and water. People and animals need water and food to live.
That's right, they do. These are layers. Oceans have different layers called zones.
Different animals live in the different zones.
Some animals live in the sunlight zone.
Many sea creatures need sunlight to live. These animals stay in the top layer of the ocean. It's called the sunlight zone.
That's right, but some creatures don't need sunlight to live. Some sea creatures live in the midnight zone.
There's no sunlight in the midnight zone. Creatures that live in the midnight zone don't need sunlight to live.
This is pollution. When people put garbage into the ocean, it's called pollution.
Pollution is bad for the ocean and bad for the animals that live there. It's important to take care of our oceans and keep them clean.
That's right. This is a sea creature. It disappeared. It's gone.
If we don't take care of the oceans, many sea creatures could disappear.
That's true. Now, let's review some words that we can use to talk about these important ideas. Oceans contain water and food. Oceans are an important resource.
We must take care of our resources. We must take care of the oceans.
Oceans have different called Oceans have different layers called zones.
Different sea creatures live in different zones.
Many sea creatures need sunlight to live. Where do those creatures live? Is it the sunlight zone, the midnight zone, or the afternoon zone?
The sunlight zone. Sea creatures that need sunlight live in the sunlight zone. Many plants and animals need sunlight to live. They stay in the top layer, or zone, of the ocean.
Unscramble these words. Midnight zone.
Plants and animals that don't need sunlight to live stay in the midnight zone. Did you know that some animals that live in the midnight zone can glow in the dark?
True or false? Pollution is good for the ocean.
False. Pollution is not good for the ocean. It's bad for the ocean.
This could happen to sea creatures if we don't take care of the oceans. Sea creatures could move away, learn to fly, or disappear.
Disappear. Sea creatures could disappear if we don't take care of the oceans. Did you know that many big sea creatures are already disappearing because of pollution and overfishing? Now we're going to learn words about different kinds of pollution. This is garbage.
Garbage in the ocean is one kind of pollution. Garbage is terrible for the ocean.
People put different kinds of garbage into the ocean. Plastic is one type of garbage.
People sometimes put plastic into the ocean. Some sea creatures think plastic bottles and bags are food and eat them.
That's right. That's why it's important to use these, biodegradable products.
Biodegradable products break down and become part of the earth. Sophia, are there other kinds of pollution?
Yes, there are. This is an oil spill.
Ships sometimes carry oil. The oil can spill into the ocean if people aren't careful. Oil spills hurt animals and beaches. There are many kinds of pollution. And there are other ways we can hurt the ocean too, aren't there?
Yes, there are. Many people like to eat fish, so fishermen take a lot of fish from the ocean. Sometimes they take too many fish too quickly. This is called overfishing. Overfishing hurts the ocean.
We have to be careful and take care of our world. We have a lot to think about.
That's true. Now, let's review some of the words and ideas we're learning. This is a type of pollution in the ocean. What is it?
Garbage. Garbage is a type of pollution. We shouldn't put garbage into the ocean.
Sea creatures sometimes think this is food and they eat it.
Plastic. Plastic is terrible for sea creatures.
Now fill in the blank. Bottles and bags break down and become part of the earth. Biodegradable bottles and bags break down and become part of the earth.
That's right, they do. We should try to use biodegradable products whenever we can.
This sometimes happens even when people are very careful. Look carefully at the picture. What is it? Is it garbage, overfishing, or an oil spill?
Let's see. It doesn't look like garbage, and I don't see anyone fishing. It looks like a very bad accident. It's an oil spill.
It is. Some ships carry oil. The oil can spill into the ocean and hurt sea creatures, plants, and beaches.
True or false? Overfishing is good for the ocean.
False. Overfishing is bad for the ocean.
Excuse me? Hey! Hey! Don't throw your garbage into the ocean.
Why not?
The ocean is an important resource. We must take care of the ocean.
What do you mean?
Garbage makes the beaches and the water dirty. Do you want to swim and play in dirty water?
No! Yuck! I don't want to swim in dirty water.
Do you like to eat fish?
Yes, I love to eat fish.
So do I. Did you know that garbage hurts fish and other sea creatures? They sometimes think that garbage is food and eat it. That makes them sick and even kills them. If we don't take care of the ocean, sea creatures could disappear.
That sounds terrible. I think I understand. If we want to play on the beach and swim and fish in clean water, we have to protect the ocean. We can't put garbage into it.
That's right. The ocean is one of our most important resources. We must keep pollution out of the ocean.
Here's an important message from the ocean.
The pollution here is getting worse every day. If people keep putting garbage into the ocean, more sea creatures will disappear. We must stop putting garbage into the oceans.
If we keep overfishing, there won't be many sea creatures left. We must stop overfishing and help save our oceans.
Another big ship spilled oil into the ocean. It's all over the beach and the animals. If we aren't careful, there will be more accidents.
We must be more careful. We must protect the oceans, or there won't be very much left to protect. That's all for now. Hi, everyone. Do you like learning about the wonders of the sea? Do you like songs? Well, I know a song about taking care of the sea.
Please, please protect the seas. Put good deeds into motion. Help save the oceans. Please, please protect the seas. Put good deeds into motion. Help save the oceans. We must protect the wonders of the seas, to make a better world for you and me. We must stop polluting the ocean blue. An octopus would like that, and so would you. Please, please protect the seas. Put good deeds into motion, help save the oceans. We must protect the wonders of the seas, to make a better world for you and me. When we make a mess, we can't dump it in the sea. Sharks don't want that, do we? There are layers in the ocean below. There are creatures there that we don't know. They live deep underwater, they don't breathe air, but our world is a part of theirs. Please, please protect the seas. Put good deeds into motion, help save the oceans. Please, please protect the seas. Put good deeds into motion, help save the oceans.
Hi, Ellen. Is it time for videos?
Yes, it is. We're going to watch some videos about the ocean. This is a sea turtle.
Whoa, cool! Sea turtles lay their eggs on the beach.
That's right. Sea turtles live in the ocean, but they crawl onto the beach to dig nests and lay their eggs. This is a whale.
That's a big whale. It's making a really big splash.
Yes, it is. These are dolphins.
They're jumping out of the water next to that boat. It looks like they're having fun.
Yes, it does. Dolphins are really interesting sea creatures. This is my favorite sea creature. This is an octopus.
It's changing color. The octopus is changing color. Wow, Ellen, there are so many beautiful, interesting creatures in the ocean.
Yes, there are. But if we don't protect our oceans, those animals could disappear. This is garbage. It's in the ocean.
Oh no. Garbage should not be in the ocean.
That's right, it shouldn't. Garbage makes the water dirty and it can hurt sea creatures. So can this. This is an oil spill.
Some ships carry oil on the ocean. Sometimes the oil spills into the water. Look at that mess.
Oil spills and pollution are terrible for the ocean. They're fishing.
When people take too many fish out of the ocean, they're doing something called overfishing.
That's a lot to think about, Sophia. I'm worried about the ocean and about the animals that live there.
Me too. The ocean is important to all of us. I think we all need to think about ways to protect the ocean and the creatures that live there.
I agree. Think about it. What can you do to help the ocean?
Now let's meet Sylvia Earle, National Geographic Explorer in Residence and Oceanographer.
I'm Sylvia Earle. I'm an oceanographer, explorer in residence at the National Geographic Society. I've had the joy of being able to explore many parts of the ocean around the world. Only about 5% of the ocean has ever been seen at all, let alone explored. It should be fun to go be an explorer, and every kid has the potential to be an explorer. The idea is to try to protect the blue heart of the planet, the ocean.
Are you ready for a story? This story is called Stormalong and the Giant Octopus. It's based on an American tall tale. One morning, many years ago, a big wave carried a giant sea turtle onto a beach in the United States. The sea turtle had a giant human baby on its back. This was not a regular baby. This baby was bigger than 3 grown men. The family that found the baby named him Alfred B. Stormalong, but they called him Stormy. They took care of him, and Stormy grew even bigger. When he was a boy, he was bigger than a whale. In fact, he had 2 whales for pets. Stormy became the captain of a giant sailing ship called the Courser. Stormy had a big crew of men to help him on his ship. Together, they sailed from the city of Boston on many adventures. One of Stormy's greatest adventures began one day when he sailed the Courser far out into the Atlantic. He wanted to catch giant tuna fish to sell in Boston. "We will catch lots of tuna," Stormy told his crew. Stormy stopped the Courser and dropped the ship's anchor into the water. The anchor kept the Courser from moving. Then Stormy and his crew started catching fish. "Look at all those fish!" cried the men. "We will catch a mountain of fish today." The other men used fishing rods to catch the big fish, but Stormy caught them with just his hands. Soon there was a giant pile of tuna on the Courser. Stormy even caught some sharks. Suddenly, something from deep in the ocean pulled on the anchor chain. It was something big. It almost pulled the ship under the water. Stormy and his crew tried to pull up the anchor. They couldn't do it. The anchor didn't move. "I'll get that anchor," said Stormy, and he dove into the water. Stormy swam down to the bottom of the ocean. A giant octopus was holding the anchor with its 8 arms. It looked like a sea monster, but Stormy wasn't scared. Stormy started to fight with the octopus. He pulled its arms from the anchor. The octopus tried to grab Stormy, but Stormy tied up the monster's arms. Soon, Stormy had the anchor, and he brought it back to the ship. Back on the ship, Stormy told his crew about the octopus. "It was the biggest sea monster I ever saw," he said, "but it won't bother us again." The crew all cheered. Then they sailed off to have another adventure. The end. What a terrific day!
Yes, it was. We had a great day.
We learned a lot of important things about the ocean. We learned about many cool animals that live in the ocean.
We also learned that oceans are full of important resources and that it's important to protect them. And now, it's time for me to go to the ocean.
That's right. Have fun, Ellen. See you next time.
See you next time.
And we'll see you next time, too.
Bye!